Hello, it's Curtis from Omaha Knife, and today we're going to do an unboxing video. The reason we're doing that today is this is our order from Gransfors, and you don't get to see this every day. What you're looking at is a case as it comes from Sweden. They're packed not for UPS handling, but just for riding in a container, riding on a semi-truck, where they're not being thrown around. But it's kind of interesting, so we'll have a look. Now, we've already been into this one. Outdoor axes. We had orders that needed to go out, and those were already filled. But this is how they're packed. We'll set that one aside and get rid of some of the paper and get down to it. So they're generally loose like that. So think about it when they're on a semi-truck or in a container like what goes on a ship. They're not being tossed around like on UPS, so this is adequate packing. They've got paper between, so they're not rubbing, but it's not being slid end to end. So let's just go down another layer. And that's what a case of outdoor axes looks like, and there's one more layer below that. I actually don't know how many was in this to start with, but I don't know, 20, probably more than 20. So move this all aside and look at a small forest axe case. I don't think we've opened this one, but we'll find out. Nope, we've not been in this one, so a little bit of bubble wrap on top. And basically what you saw before, just paper between so there are no chafe marks. Now I got to tell you, the cool thing about opening cases of axes, and we kind of do this as a group because there are several of us that like cool looking wood grain. And we go through and look at different ones. So far, we haven't hit a totally awesome one. And when I say totally awesome, there's one or two per order that are totally awesome. And, well, this one's kind of getting there, but it's not that one that we pass around saying, look at this. I love cool looking wood grain in the handle. But we won't pick through all of them, because I would be embarrassed if we went through all of them and didn't have an awesome one to show you. This one's pretty nice, but the grain doesn't really jump off the handle. Now, those things don't matter to everybody, but they're cool to me. We'll move all this stuff back. And I think this is another small forest axe. Dark handle, some people like dark, some people don't. If you, by the way, when you order from us, if you like a dark handle, ask for it. We'll send you the darkest thing we have. Somebody's really going to love this axe. Straight grain is very popular. Now, it's not as big of a deal as it's made out to be, but it looks cool and people like it. So this axe is one that will actually set aside. The first person who asks for dark, or a dark handle, is going to get that one, and they'll be very happy with it. That one's pretty cool. That side looks cool. But so far, we haven't hit on the amazing one that we love. That one's pretty cool. But every time, oh, this one, that one's pretty sweet. Every time we go through and compare these. Now, this, I really like this one. Now, you might think the people that work here get all the good ones. When we do get, oh, and look how straight that is. The people that work here, when we get one, we always do grab a really sweet one, but there's a lot of really sweet ones that come through here. Now, a lot of you don't care about that. You just want a high quality axe to do your thing, and that's fine too. So, felling axes. So just paper between the heads. So you get the idea there. And I set this aside to show you. This is new this year. We just got these in. Excuse me. Well, the lid would be slid on. I just had it sitting there, but it slides in from the end like that. So it's just a nice holiday packed box. The wildlife hatchet, sharpening stone in the box. It presents really well. Now, that's how they come from Gransfors. We took the liberty of changing some out. So we have them with hand hatchet and mini hatchet because those fit in the box. We would have done it with outdoor axe, but outdoor axe is slightly too long for this box. So we offer all those three in this box. And I don't know if it'll be done in the future. If this is an old video at the time you're watching it, it's for Christmas 2018. Now, we showed you the boxes as they come from Gransfors in Sweden. They ship to the US on a container ship. There's a US distribution warehouse where they're broken out and shipped to the American dealers. The way they come to the American dealers, hi puppy, she's gonna help. The way they come to the American dealers, sometimes it's on a semi-truck if we can get enough, but a lot of times, by the time they're rationed to all the dealers, there's not enough for each dealer to warrant a truckload, a semi-truckload on a pallet. So they go on FedEx or UPS. And when they do that, they pack them differently. And this box came on this load, although it was a truckload, this is how they're packed when they ship them on UPS. And this is normally what we see. They're rationed so badly, it's been a long time since they've given us enough at one time to warrant a semi-truckload. So this is kind of a drag for us because after we unpack, we have to vacuum because of all the dust coming off. So there's the top small forest axes in this case. So kind of the same as before, just the cardboard in between so that it's packed, and then they mash it down pretty good. Sometimes there's some paper in between as well, but on this box there's not. So it's just this cardboard done up like that. I think that is everything we wanted to show you on this. You can show Izzy helping. Did I cover all the details? I did? Okay. All right, well, that's going to wrap this up. We'll try to do more videos. There's a lot of things we want to show you, but you know, we're a small shop, don't have a lot of time, and we always unbox things before we think about it. So that's going to wrap up this video. We'll see you on the next one.